Hi, I'm Laura Manz. I used to call myself a 60 hertz gal until I found some great technology partners in this room, so thanks. I know that we'll have a lot of conversations about this. We started looking at the 500 megawatts of behind the meter load in San Diego County, and that can be expanded if you just use a rule of thumb. San Diego's 10% of the IOU load in California. That's 5,000 megawatts of behind the meter load for water and wastewater facilities. That gets to be a big number. So what we started looking at was, first of all, efficiency. What happens with water efficiency? What happens with energy efficiency? California hit that out of the park. Energy efficiency, we're looking at levels of energy use that are from 20 years ago, and the number is just flat, and in some cases it's lower. We've really hit that out of the park. We look at water conservation measures, especially for the drought that we've had, unbelievably great, beat all the expectations. And so then you look at, okay, what happens when you're a utility? Revenues go down, and now you have infrastructure that's A, not paid for, and B, you can't recover for. And so now we create an unintended consequence. Move over to renewable energy. Renewable energy, we now have 33% penetration of renewable energy. We're moving to 50% for the state, 100% for San Diego. Imagine that. We weren't even sure we could do 20, and away we go with a smile on our face. What happens? We have too much net energy because of all the solar production at noon, 1 o'clock, and guess what the water companies have to do? Get off the grid at 11 a.m., come back on the grid at 6 p.m. That makes no sense, right? Here we're giving energy away when the prices are negative and our own companies are getting off the grid. So we're trying to turn the lens. And the next thing we look at are rates. What happens with rates? Well, the rates are encouraging these water companies to use water at times when it's kind of expensive to use energy. Use energy when it's kind of expensive to use energy. And so we need to flip that and say, what happens if we're giving energy to Arizona? We'd really like to have our water companies use it here in California, and especially our water companies in San Diego. And so now we start creating assets out of the water facilities, the wastewater facilities. Turn to advanced technologies. We have some really terrific advanced technology companies in San Diego and also in Southern California. These advanced technologies can do things like optimization of energy, optimization of water systems, optimization on bidding into the CalISO as a preferred resource, and that whole new paradigm of how we leverage behind the meter resources to be virtual power plants, to be storage. Somebody said to me, well, doesn't this mean we don't have to bring in a shipload of batteries? And it really is a shipload of batteries that we have once we look behind the meter at the water and wastewater facilities that we can leverage. And so then we talk about what Byron Washam used to say about his microgrid. He said, I don't want a smart grid, I want a Mensa grid. Okay, and we don't want just distributed energy resources, we want our resources to be more than smart, and that's the whole initiative now for California's resources, to make them more than smart. Well, when we started looking at this problem, we said, Nexus is not high enough, it's not enough. And when we looked more, they said, oh, well, maybe synergy. Well, synergy is not enough. And so with these ideas, what we're bringing together now is what we call symbiosis. It's a symbiosis that says water and energy can reach across the traditional silos to create new preferred resources that can be leveraged to firm renewable energy, creates new revenue streams for the water companies, finds a whole new way to think about water and energy, and really sets the way for California's clean energy future. Thank you.
Good job. Thank you, Laura.